everyone, and welcome back to the Mythariverse Podcast. I am your host, Jonah Jackson, here with my co-host and the founder of Mythari, Mr. Will Miranne.
Hello, hello. I'm so happy to be here at Gen Con.
Yes, I was about to ask you why we are filming this in a hotel room. Seems like an odd locale, little tighter quarters.
In the hotel room here at, 11 p.m. post day one of Gen Con.
I'm wearing a hat because A, it says Gen Con on it, but B, because my hair is in an atrocious state after this first day.
That should probably be in mine too.
All right, so why are we here? What are we doing, Will? Why are we here at Gen Con?
Right, we're here to do a couple of things. One, to spread awareness about Mythari, which is, for those of you who may not know, an artist marketplace devoted to artists in the fantasy, sci-fi, and tabletop communities. And we're offering artists their commission management tools, instant art downloads, the ability to be discovered, and we have a niche focus on those genres in fantasy, sci-fi, and tabletop. And the other thing we're doing here is connecting with other creators, other artists, other people in the industry that call this their home. So just excited to talk to other people about tabletop, about art, about fantasy, and really get to know what some of these other creators are doing.
Yeah, and get in some games of Magic while we're here.
Yeah.
So let's just, I think what we're going to be doing is this will be coming out after Gen Con, and I think that the next few episodes of the show will be coming out gradually, in the month or so following Gen Con. But you will have seen probably already, you should, at this point, by the time this comes out, that in addition to doing these daily recaps from the hotel room, that we're also doing a lot of social stuff at the event.
That's right. Yeah, we've talked to a couple of artists today and have set up some interviews with them. So we're excited to be doing those. Those should be, we should be able to publish those while we're here. So I'm excited to go ahead and do that. So you probably see those before you see this. But yeah, we're really excited to be doing some more content live throughout the day.
Mm-hmm. And so what was the, I guess, impetus and the real push to be here at a convention to be talking to people and doing all of this?
I mean, I think that there's no other place where you have this many people who are all part of this niche community. I say niche. There's like probably 50,000 people.
I think there's more than that because it's completely sold out. Yeah, and last year was like record breaking with like 70,000. So I would assume that there's at least 70,000.
Yeah, I would imagine it's up there. And by the looks of it today, it certainly felt that way. I mean, it was like an hour wait and will call from what I heard. So yeah, busy time. But I mean, having all these people in one place is it's a really great opportunity to not only connect with other people, but see what else is happening that maybe you've missed, or see what other creators are working on, and it's just a really good opportunity to connect with that many people all in one place. We think there's a lot of people who are here at this convention who would really benefit from Mythari on both the buyer side and on the creator side. And we've talked a little bit about how we have some other tools in the works down the line, and it's exciting to be able to talk to some creators about those kinds of things as well. So
yeah, getting live feedback on those kinds of things. Yeah, so we're really excited. Honestly, guys, we had to get our bearings today. Because we learned that next time we're going to come in on Wednesday rather than Thursday.
We mentioned in a previous podcast that neither of us have, having been in this community for a decade plus, neither of us have actually been to Gen Con before. So
we're learning things.
Definitely,
we're learning.
Yeah, a learning experience for sure. Would get here a day earlier, certainly.
Oh my gosh. But so I think that as part of these daily recaps, obviously we've talked about why we're here, what we're doing, and kind of what we're going to be doing moving forward as we go through the con. But I do think that we just need to talk to people and let them know, like, what have we been doing here today? Like, what did you do today? What was cool? What was cool that you did today?
I went to a number of seminars today. One about AI in the creative space, which is a really great seminar. Some really great voices there on the technical side that were doing some explaining of just the ways that generative AI actually works and what it does do and does not do to clarify what that means for artists and creators, which is a really powerful session. Monty Martin was on that. If anybody here is familiar with the Dungeons of Drakkenheim or with the Dungeon Dudes, so that was really cool. I didn't know he was going to be on there. So that was I watched a lot of their content, so that was cool to see him.
You want to go more into that, or is that should that just be a whole other episode?
Yeah, we really could do
that session.
Honestly, yeah, I think that would be a good idea because there's a lot to break down in that. Stay tuned for that. Got to meet Joe Manganiello, which was really cool.
Sick.
Take a quick peek at some new Hero Quest stuff, which was really
Can we pop that selfie in the frame right here?
Right? Yeah,
just gonna pop that selfie with Joe.
My quick selfie with him, where you can kind of barely see the Mythari on the shirt.
That's all right. But, they're in the same photo.
Yeah. But no, got to talk a little bit about branding too, as artists and creators, which, working with so many artists in this space, I just thought it was really a good seminar for me to be able to experience, okay, like here's what artists are going through to try and brand themselves, to try and create an identity for themselves. And I think that will help us with Mythari to be thinking about things like how can we help artists create identity for themselves and brands. Sonny Sponder was the artist who was overseeing that seminar, and he did a really great job. And so if you're not familiar with his work, check out his work. But it was a great seminar, and that's the kind of thing that I'm so excited to be learning here. Some of these things that you don't really think about, but it's like, yeah, we really could help artists, I think, with some different tools and support. Maybe help build out their identity, and so that would be a cool thing to be able to be a part of.
Awesome.
So Jonah, what did you find interesting while we were here today? Anything that struck your mind?
Well, I went to a couple of seminars as well. I enjoy doing a little bit of digital art, but I am not one of the people who you're going to be looking for on the Mythari site. More for my own personal fun. But I am a puppetry artist. I'm a puppeteer and a puppet builder. So I went to.
One, by the way.
Thank you. It's a lot of fun. So I went and did a couple of puppet workshops today. Actually, everybody support the puppet people at Gen Con. Give them love. I gotta write them because somebody said that they were trying to take down the puppet people. They're like, what does it have to do with games? I'm like, no, shut up.
That's great.
Let the puppet people live. So I went to some awesome workshops today with some very incredibly talented puppeteers talking about developing characters, working on different shows from Sesame Street, Bear in the Big Blue House, Avenue Q, and so both on the build side and on the performance side with developing characters once you actually have the puppet in your hand. So it was a blast. And then I got to play some Magic the Gathering Mini Masters, which I'd never done before. It's a crazy format. I mostly buy singles myself, but it was super cool to just rip some packs.
You pulled some pretty good cards too.
I pulled a couple of full art lands from the new set. Got some good stuff. So I was pretty psyched, and they do those every day. So I'm definitely going back and doing more of those.
Get another shot at that.
Plus it was free, so I was like, free packs, absolutely.
Oh yeah. There's a couple of things like that I'm going to look forward to.
So join us on our quest for free stuff.
Yeah. Some swag and all that good stuff.
Oh man. Well, I think that we're delirious is what I think we are.
I think so. I think that day one has really shook us a little bit, and
shook me to my
we'll have our bearings by tomorrow.
Maybe.
No doubt we'll be no less tired tomorrow when we do this, but I think we'll be in a better state of mind, certainly.
We're tired, but we're having fun doing it.
Yeah,
so
this is great.
We're looking forward to you seeing more of the social content that we have been. Maybe here's a fun one. At the end of this episode, we'll do a little montage of some of the things from the day.
From the day.
Yes. So a little treat for you who are watching this as opposed to listening. If you're listening, go to YouTube or TikTok and watch it there. And follow Mythari on all the things, which reminds me, Will, where can everybody find this podcast, more of it, and find more about Mythari?
They can find this podcast on both Spotify and YouTube, and we are Mythariverse on both of those platforms, and we're also Mythariverse on TikTok. You can find a lot of our content on TikTok. It's where we're doing primarily where we're focusing our social efforts. We do have an Instagram as well at Mythariverse. You can check out our content there as well.
Cool. That hat keeps on just falling further and further back on my head. That's all for this episode of the Mythariverse Cop. Nope, I can't because the hat flip was in there. So that's just gonna stay. This has been the Mythariverse Podcast.